Good day. Today we're going to be looking at solving quadratics using the square root method. Quadratic equations in the form of ax squared plus c equals 0, so there's no linear x term, can be solved using square roots. Now there is a grand total of 2 steps. Step 1 is to isolate the x squared. So adding 49 to both sides. X squared is equal to square root is equal to 49. Take the square root now of both sides. So x is equal to the square root of 49, which is equal to 7. Make sure you include positive and negative 7. Okay. Now I've given you that example. Try numbers 1 through 5. All right, let's look at one that has a coefficient in front of the x squared term. I'm going to look at number 8. All right, this is 3/4 times x squared. I'm going to divide by this 3/4. Or you can multiply by 4/3, whichever way you prefer to do it. It is the same thing. Just make sure you're using parentheses and Desmos. X squared is going to be equal to 48 divided by 3 times 4 is going to be 64. Yeah, that's 16 times 4. 64. Take the square root of both sides. X is equal to positive and negative 8. All right, try numbers 6 and 7. I'm going to do let's do number 11. Number 11, I'm going to subtract 66 from both sides. 7x squared is equal to negative 63. Divide by 7 on both sides. X squared is equal to negative 9. If I take the square root of both sides here, x is equal to negative 9. There is no solution to this problem. Well, there's no real solution. Technically, there is imaginary solutions, but there's no real solution to this problem. Okay, try those problems. Now let me show you in Desmos. I'll do number 16 in Desmos. 16x squared minus 34 equals 15. Instead of equal, though, I'm going to erase and put minus open parenthesis. There are my 2 solutions. If I want this in a fraction, 1.75. Click the fraction button on the left here. 7/4. All right, irrational solutions. For an irrational solution, that means I'm going to have a number that is not a whole number or a fraction. So like on number 18. Add 8 to both sides. X squared is equal to 8. X is equal to the square root of 8. 8 is not a perfect square. Therefore, I cannot say x is equal to a whole number. Instead, I'm going to simplify this radical. Well, the square root of 8 is square root of 4 times the square root of 2. So x is equal to, square root of 4 is 2, times the square root of 2. There's my solution. Let's look at, what do I want to look at here? I think I'll do 21 and 23. All right, 21. 2x squared is equal to 126. Divide by 2. X squared is equal to 63. Take the square root of both sides. All right, let's break down the square root of 63. And this is 9 times 7. So x is equal to plus minus 3 square root 7. Number 23. Negative x squared is equal to 28. X squared is equal to negative 28. My x squared cannot be equal to a negative number for real solutions. Therefore, I have no solution. Now I want to show you one of these of how you can use this to help you on the test with the Desmos. But to get the exact answer, you have to be able to work it out by hand. Okay, so try these. Now I'm going to show you the trick in Desmos. And then I'll show you the answers. That problem was 2x squared minus, I'm pretty sure it was 126, equals 0. Instead of equal, you put minus parenthesis. That scrolled me way up, so hold on. Okay, there's my problem. I have two solutions in Desmos. Neither one of these is what my answer is because it is irrational. However, on the test, if you have answer choices, and you type in your answer choice, your two numbers should match. That's how you use Desmos to help you on the test. All right, try the rest of those. Here is your solutions. This is all that you have for today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.